Hey guys, it's Bailey and welcome back to the channel. It is all about the unboxings today. This video is going to be showing you and demoing what came inside my Play by Sephora box. But the way I like to do these is I also upload my Ipsy Glam bag because that's the other pretty regular subscription that I get on a monthly basis. So both of those videos are going to be up today and I will link to that there if you want to watch it. Otherwise, you can stay tuned to see what came in my Play by Sephora box. I said this in the other video, I have to be honest, I wasn't impressed with really either of these services, but this week is going to be kind of an unboxing week. Sort of, because the next video that will be up will be an unboxing of the Spring FabFitFun box, and that I was absolutely blown away by. So if you're kind of underwhelmed with me, stay tuned for that because it was a good one, although less beauty oriented for those of you who don't know. Besides that though, I know this is kind of late, already May by the time I'm posting it, but because I not only show you what came inside, I also like to give reviews and demos of all the products. I kind of look at it as a mini haul of sorts because I've been playing with these products for a couple weeks at this point, so I have a good idea of whether or not I like them, will repurchase them once they run out, things like that. So let's go ahead and jump in. Oh, except last thing, I have heard that Play by Sephora is becoming more widely available. Apparently a lot of you guys got off the wait list, so if you're feeling discouraged, I think this is my it's my 8th one of these and they are just finally picking up with a subscription. So if you don't get discouraged, guys, put your name on the wait list. Hopefully you'll get an email soon that says you can now sign up for one, because despite the fact that I don't love this box, you can go check previous monthly unboxings because for the most part they are pretty stinking good. So definitely check that out, put your name on the wait list if you haven't already. Let's jump inside. So the theme of this month's box is the It Crowd. It's all about the newest, coolest, most innovative formulas out there right now. I'll go in the order in which they're listed in this book, which comes with every box, by the way. The first up is from the brand Milk Makeup. It's a new brand, relatively new, like I want to say maybe 2 months old at Sephora. And this is the Sunshine Oil. And I did actually take advantage of their VIB sale, picked up some other products from the brand, but this wasn't among them. So really glad I got a chance to try it in this month's box. This, like so many other argan oils, the oil trend in general lately, you can use it everywhere. So on your face, on your hair, dry patches around your body like elbows, cuticles, etc. It's a multitasker. I wouldn't say it's lightweight enough for me to use it on my face or even my hair for that matter, but it's definitely very nourishing. I don't know if you can see like a difference in sheen. I have it on the hand with the watch here and then nothing on the back of this hand, so I'm not sure if that's a good indicator of how oily, for lack of a better word. Like it's not a heavy duty oil, but it's just very nourishing. I think it's going to be great on the face, especially for someone with, you know, dry to very dry skin. But kind of going into the summer, I'm not sure why they gave this to us now, because to me this is a really good fall winter product. It does have a really super, like almost edible citrus scent though. Really delicious smelling. Up next is a skincare product from the brand Sunday Riley, one that I've been really eager to try because I've heard such amazing things about the skincare line here on YouTube. Unfortunately, I don't, because it's skincare, I really feel like I need to give my skin like at least a month to really integrate a product and understand how it works with my skin at its highs and lows throughout the month, since I have pretty variable skin breakout wise. So this is one of those products that I can't give you a terribly in-depth review of. It's the Good Genes all-in-one lactic acid treatment. It says it brightens, exfoliates, plumps lines, evens hyperpigmentation, and increases circulation for instant radiance. Now I can tell you, part of the reason I feel like I need more time with this is because I didn't feel like it gave me instant radiance in any sense of the word. It says it's for all skin types, and I definitely feel like that's the case. I have combo skin. It's not going to be excessively heavy for someone with oily skin, and yet it's not going to leave you wanting more if you have dry to very dry skin. So that's good. However, I just don't feel like I saw kind of the instant results that it promises on the product itself. You can use it, I believe it says twice, yeah, it can be used daily as a serum or as needed as a peel/mask. So maybe if I just feel like I can't really mask with this, like really layer it up and leave it on, but maybe that is how you really see those kind of instant claims, but I just didn't feel like I could do that with this sample. It left my skin feeling really soft and comfortable. As someone with combo skin, I feel like I need to be very particular with my treatment layer. Normally I will do a cleanser, a toner, and then I'll go in with a serum or a treatment of sorts, and then go in with my final moisturizer and or SPF. So I feel with that middle layer, I need to be very careful, pick something that is nourishing, but thin, because my combo skin will take anything with a little bit of heft to it and just become an oil slick. And so didn't find that happening, but only time will tell as to whether or not I truly see the brightening, exfoliating, blah, blah, blah from the front of the bottle. Up next is another skincare product, and this is a new one from Clinique. It is the Pep Start Eye Cream. This is not my first experience with this. They had an activation here in Austin during South by, and so I actually got to use it they were at a bar, and so I got to try their lip products, and this was there too, but I was at a bar, it was at night, and so they told me you could not only use this under your makeup, but they also applied it over my makeup. I applied it over my makeup today. You'll see in the demo here. I feel like it looked better when the makeup artist was demoing it on me, and maybe that was because I was at a bar, I don't know, but I do feel like this best serves me worn at the beginning of the day, as opposed to giving me a pep start, you know, in that magical hour post-work, pre-going out for the night. But more on what it does. It is supposed to refresh your eye area, give it a pep start by, you know, bringing back the radiance and taking away that kind of sunken, tired look to your under eye area. And it also has this really lovely slightly cooling sensation to it. Nothing too intense, like it's not going to make your eyes water. It's more of a refreshing cool. And then it has kind of a slightly pearlescent hue to it, and I'm wondering if that's not what helps kind of cancel out any under eye discoloration, because I do notice that when I apply this just alone prior to applying makeup, it helps lessen the appearance of any kind of dark circles that I have going on under there. But overall, I really like this. I totally plan on using this guy up just to see how it really plays, like I said, in my kind of monthly, a longer term skincare routine for me. But if it keeps going the way it is going, I probably will purchase a whole full size of it, because it's just a really nice kind of energizing sort of eye treatment to have going on in the morning. Next up is a lip product, and what is currently on my lips right now, it is from NARS, and it is one of their satin lip pencils in the shade Rakugen, and I would describe it as it swatches way more mauve-y, or way more sheer than it actually applies, if you can see it there. It's basically like a heavily tinted balm is what I would call it. Very comfortable on the lips, very hydrating, and this shade in particular is kind of like a soft mauve with a hint of shimmery sheen. Like beyond just the balmy sheen that it seems like there is a little bit of, not metallic but not shimmer, just a little, it's not a completely cream finish or matte finish or something like that. There's a little hint of something in there. I really like it. Like I said, comfortable on the lips. Because it has that kind of balmy texture, it's not super long wearing, but it's also one of those that it's sheer enough to where I feel like I can kind of apply it on the go, and I don't have to worry about touching up precisely once every 1 to 2 hours. I can throw it on, not think about it, and just leave it. Next product, gotta be completely honest up front, was a total flop for me. It is the Sephora brand Colorful Cheek Ink Gel, and this is in the shade Peony. I am wearing it right now, however, it is so not pigmented at all that I'm actually wearing a powder blush on top of it. Very similar, in fact, to this guy. I'll talk about it more in my spring FabFitFun unboxing. But yeah, basically, I think you'll be able to see from the demo that it initially goes on very pigmented, and then it just fades into nothing. Like your skin soaks it up, or something about it, just like it immediately, the pigment goes away. Maybe it's the shade I got, but something tells me the formula is just very thin and shears out very quickly and very easily, which is great if you're very intimidated by kind of really heavy, very pigmented cream cheek products. This is a great starter product, but not if it doesn't show up. And the thing is, if it doesn't show up on my skin, it's definitely not gonna work for medium or deep skin tones, which is a real bummer if you got that in your box. So all in all, definitely not my favorite in this month's box, and not something that I would recommend. Even thinking that it might be the shade, given the texture and the performance, I just have no desire to even experiment with other shades within the line. Last up is a fragrance. It is always a fragrance for those of you who might be new to Play by Sephora. They always include a fragrance in the monthly box. This one is from the brand Derek Lam, and it's either 10 Crosby or I.O. Crosby. Derek Lam and 10 Crosby or I.O. Crosby. Not really sure. The name of the fragrance itself, though, is 2 AM Kiss. And the way it's described in the book, because I feel like I'm the worst person when it comes to describing fragrances, it says, modern and intoxicating, this blend of salty woods and crystallized amber channels the hip, fashion-forward style of New York City. I do feel like that pretty pretty accurately describes it. There's definitely a salty, like it almost reminds me of a beach spray, very similar to the one that came in last month's box, which was just reminded me of the ocean and like the spray that I put in my hair to give me those beachy, like pretend that I get beachy waves, because really this is, I'm kidding myself if I think I get waves in my hair. This is it for me. That's beside the point. It definitely has that kind of salty, beachy note to it, but then it also has amber, which I can tell because I'm a huge fan of amber in my fragrances, but it still manages to be a very crisp fragrance. Like it's not super warm and fall feeling. It has kind of a crisp note about it, which to me is very, you know, kind of keeps it kind of light for spring and summer. So I would say a good pick. I'm pretty in love with the fragrances they pick month to month. Actually, that's a lie. I do remember them picking one and I can't remember which one it was, but I just was not in love with it. But besides that, I think they tend to hit it on the mark and also very seasonally appropriate. So that is it for this month's Play by Sephora box. Like I said, it's not my favorite. However, I still recommend you get on the list because overall, I have been very happy with what's come inside. It's a great value, a great way to try some luxury items that you might not otherwise think to purchase while you're at Sephora, and for just $10 a month. So that's what came inside April's box. If you want to go see what came inside my April Ipsy bag, definitely click here, or there will be a link in the description below. Besides that, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'd love to hear what you have been getting in your monthly subscription services this month, either April or May. I guess at this point it doesn't really matter. I just love to know what you've been trying lately. Let me know in the comments below. Besides that, thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye, guys.